Are we live? Are we live? Yeah. Hey, what's good, y'all, my beautiful people out there in the tube of the U? It's your boy J Nuck over here at Hookanaka, and I got a live unboxing yet again. This is from the good folks over at Medwakh, so big shout out to everybody over there. I know most of them are probably headed over to Vegas right now going to TPE. I'm sad that I'm not going, but it's all goody. Got Smitty J up in here. Smitty, you want to say hello to everybody?
What's up, guys? I'm really jealous of your intros, man. I've done YouTube and my intros aren't nearly spot on as yours, so I'm a little jealous over here. I'm gonna be taking some notes and shit.
I'm jealous of the talent you get to work with. Not down in any of my guys on Behind the Clouds, but I've seen some of your work with your photos. Little fun fact, everybody: have you seen the chick, the topless chick holding the J Nuck sign? That's Smitty J's work. So
Hey,
when
man.
he pulls off his shirt, he looks like a chick. Now I'm playing. He
Yeah,
he takes photos. You could actually tell him a little bit about what you do, man. Let everybody know.
yeah. I just recently got into wanting to do hookah and photography because I love hookah and I love photography. So, but no, I do a lot of work with local girls around here. A lot of them don't have a whole lot of modeling experience, and what I do is I'll do shoots with them, and then I'll take their photos and put them into like a slideshow kind of thing, throw some music on there, and then put it onto my YouTube channel. But yeah, that chick was super confused because she's not really into hookah, and she was like, "What's J Nuck?" I was like, "Don't even worry about it, just pose."
Hey, pose for the camera. That's what I'm talking about. That was really cool, man, when I saw that. I'd never had anything like that done for me. So that
Yeah,
was an experience, man. That was like something that was on my bucket list that I didn't even know was on my bucket list,
yeah.
but it's crossed off now. So that's hella dope, man. So I appreciate the love on that. So before we get started with anything else, let me go ahead and shout out the chat box. And as always, Bearded Because, big shout out. Always the first one in there. Hookah TV's in there, which is Stukes. He is one half of Hookah TV. I think Fletcher is packing right now to get ready to go to Vegas. Let's see who else is in here. Pat6Z Pats. I don't know what that means. Is he a Patriots fan? I don't know. DJ Pax is in here.
That's my
Wyatt.
boy.
Okay, that's your homie. Wyatt Hagen's in here. He said he just loaded a bowl. Let's do this. That's what I'm talking about, Wyatt. Tell him why you mad, son. David Howe, who doesn't like to use my discount code, but it's all goody. Broseph is in here. What's up, Broseph? That's a familiar name. Tim McCoy. Juan Alvarez. What's good, Juan? Try to get the little accent in there for you. And that's it. That's everybody who's present right now. So thank you all for joining us live. Before I get into the actual unboxing, I am smoking out of the Suited and Booted, the Starbuzz Atlantis. Recently did a review on this. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go catch it, please. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll find it very informational, and hopefully you'll find it entertaining and fun. Rocking the Alien Bowl on top with 2 titanium cube coals. I don't know. Have you ever made like 3 coals, but you realize you only need 2, or made 4 and realize you only need 3?
Yeah, yeah. That's I've actually been working with some cheaper Kohl's Lavu, and I'll do it a lot of times. I'll throw on 3, and I'm like, this is kind of hot, and then I'll just take one off. I'm like, well, I just wasted a coal, and now I'm out of coal. So you see what happens.
And that's exactly how I feel right now, man. I totally didn't need that 3rd coal, but I might put it on, get some clouds going or something later. But 2 is like really good for me, and I'm actually smoking something girly moon melon. So in honor of the unboxing from Medwakh, I decided to go ahead and do that. I do have my round tip on my Dream Hose, and I'm always rocking the boho base with the Suited and Booted. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. And do you know what we always say when we cut the tape, Smitty?
Uh, Surprised.
No, we say it's like butter. Ugh.
That's
Ugh.
because you have the best unboxing knife in the game. I'm
Yo,
over
this
here with like scissors and stuff.
this
And
little thing, man, I was using like old, like worn down steak knives before, and it just was not getting the job done. So I went ahead and invested in a good unboxing knife, and right away, we got a nice little selection here, everyone. So let's get it started. First and foremost, we have some Othmani Aegean Spice. I've been wanting to try this for so long. I have no idea what this is like. I don't even know what the smell is. Have you smoked Aegean Spice, Smitty?
No, I'm a little afraid of anything that has spice in it, to be honest with you. I'm still
Really?
new to the hookah thing, and I prefer the fruity and mint, man. That's like Carnival Nights. I can't really do Carnival Nights. I can't do that spice to it.
Wow, I think you should definitely try the Chai-tastic, man. Like it's definitely like a lighter version of the Carnival Nights, but I won't get too far into haze because this is a Medwakh unboxing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so first up is Aegean Spice. Heard a lot of great things about this, so I'm really excited about that. Definitely expect a review on this soon. Next up is going to be something girly. This got a big boost from Adam. He highly suggested this. Adam over at Hookah and Beyond. This is going to be Celestial Fruit. Heard great things about this. Have you tried this one at all, Smitty?
No, I actually know someone that has though. Fufu, Bunny Fufu. He loves that. He smokes it all the time now.
Shout out to Bunny Fufu, man. I saw your X-ray, dude. Right? He's the one that messed up his foot.
Yeah, his foot literally broke in half, so that's an issue.
Dude, I thought that was like a trolling picture that he posted. But get well soon, man. We're out. We got you in our prayers. But this Celestial Fruit, bro. Wow, this smells freaking amazing. Like I've smoked quite a few bowls today. This is gonna get immediate insta play
Yeah,
in my bowl tonight.
little bedtime snack.
Little bedtime snack. And then they went ahead and sent me some more Grape Dawn. So that's good. I didn't get a chance to review it, but I have smoked it, and this is fantastic. So I'll definitely be bringing a review to that. What else do we got here? This is something I also heard good things about. Hey Girl Hey. The rest of the rest of these aren't something girly. But yeah, this is something girly. Hey Girl Hey. Have you smoked this one, Smitty?
Yeah, it's actually one of my preferred. I really like it.
Really?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think their branding is just the best branding ever. So the fact that it's a girl, hey, like, kind of just makes it better tasting just by the name of it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I always appreciate the artwork on something girly as well. It's
Yeah.
really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and give you a stab since you said you're taking notes. Let's get a small little review from you on Hey Girl Hey, man. Why don't you break it down to me?
I actually haven't smoked in a while. I couldn't even tell you what it was. I only had a hundred of it, and
Okay.
it was before they did their fresher cut. Uh, Not fresher cut, but their new cut that they have.
Gotcha.
And so I couldn't tell you what it is or what it tastes like now, but before it just to me I kind of actually have a dull palate, so to me it was just kind of a nice fruity flavor to it. It wasn't too strong, but I enjoyed it.
Right on, right on. And who was that? Bearded Because asked what size these were. The smaller something girly ones are going to be 50 grams. These are just basically samplers. But I believe this is the Celestial Fruit is a 250, as well as the Aegean Spice was a 250. But all right. So next up, what we have is That's What Shisha Said. I don't know. That's kind of blurry. I don't know if you guys can see that. I
Another
should
one
be
of those
showing you
great
the
names.
chick. Yeah, man. This smells fantastic. Everything smells really good so far. Like I'm really, really excited. So you smoked or That's What Shisha Said before as well?
No, I haven't smoked it. I think Hey Girl Hey is actually the only one that I've smoked from them. When I first started getting into hookah, I'm close friends with Fletcher, and so like everything I bought was Haze, and so I haven't really gone out and tried other things yet. So most of
Gotcha.
my experiences with Haze.
Right on. Well, hopefully you get to try some more new flavors this year. That's what I'm shooting for.
Hmm.
But let's go ahead and see what's next up. And this I'm really excited for because I begged Nick for some coffee flavors. I've been really searching for some kind of new coffee flavor, and he didn't disappoint me last year when he sent me Little Amira. That was fantastic from the Something Girly line. But this time he sent me some Othmani Turkish coffee. And I apologize if all this is blurry. It usually focuses, but I don't know what it's doing today. But this is Turkish coffee. Oh, well, this has a... Oh, my God, that smells good.
I'm so jealous. I love coffee, so I'm really jealous that you got to smell that and I didn't.
This smells amazing, man. Like, this is... Wow, if this tastes anything remotely like what it smells, oh, goodness gracious. I mean, I wasn't disappointed with Little Amira, so I have no reason to believe that I'll be disappointed with this. I think I'm going to just absolutely love it, and I've heard great things about it. And then last up, I also heard great things about this. This is Star of Al-Hamra by Othmani. And this is really upsetting me that it's not focusing. It usually, every time I do this, it focuses. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that, everybody. But I heard great things about this. Have you, by any chance, had a chance to smoke this?
No, what is on that? I couldn't tell. It wouldn't focus right. What's
It,
the
it looks like oranges, like or like a tangerine or a clementine maybe, and grapes. And I think there's a lime too,
sounds good?
or a lemon. I'm not sure. It's hard to smell in these in the silver packages because these are sealed up pretty well. I can't really get a scent off it, but it. I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about it. I'll try to see if you could see a better picture of that. There's the like little orange tangerine and the grapes.
Kind of looks like a tomato, so that's why I had to ask. I was really concerned.
That would be weird. That would just be a little weird. So I'll go ahead and do a quick rundown of everything we got today. Again, Star of Al-Hamra from Othmani, Turkish Coffee from Othmani, and Aegean Spice from Othmani. And from the Something Girly line, we got some Celestial Fruit. We got some Hey Girl, Hey, it's J-Nut. Just kidding. That's what Shisha said. Ah, see what I did there? Oh. So
Money.
that's what Shisha said. And last, we got some more Grape Dawn that we could actually review for you all. So I'm very excited about that. Um, Other than that, that pretty much does it for the unboxing. So I guess I'll leave it to you, Smitty. Let me see if we have any shout outs real quick or any questions in the chat box. Hookah TV says, or Stuke says, that's what Shisha said is killer. David Howe asked if my Othmani is the old cut or new cut. I actually don't know right now because I didn't open it up. It was in the, I think it's in the silver packaging. I don't even know. Yeah, it's in that silver packaging, so I'm not sure if it's the old cut or new cut. DJ Pack says, I'm going to need that yellow M hat on the wall with all that swag, Smitty. He's
I'm-
jocking your Michigan swag.
I can't help it, man. I just put it on and it looks good.
Hey, you got that Jim Harbaugh swag.
Hey, man, finally.
And then Broseph asked if I've tried Roman Turkish coffee. I have not. I am on a mission, though, to find all these coffee flavors and try them. What all coffee flavors have you smoked, if any, Smitty?
Um, Honestly, I don't think I've actually smoked a coffee flavor. I did one with Fletcher at the Dubai Lounge in Knoxville, but I have no idea what it was. He kind of just like goes in the back and comes back with some magical mix that tastes delicious. But I can't remember what he used in it. But I like coffee in general, like actual drinking coffee. So coffee's on my to-do list for shisha.
Nice, nice. And real quick, shout out to Emir Laroya. Shout out to Hookah Carlos. And I think I covered everybody that I missed, if I missed anyone. But if you haven't really tried coffee flavors and you want to try one, like highly suggest Little Emir from Something Girly.
Yeah.
To me, that was like the best coffee flavor I've ever tried. But we'll see how Turkish coffee battles that. But Something Girly Little Amira was so fantastic, man. I really enjoyed that. Let's see. Everyone's saying Turkish coffee is delicious. Let's see. Amir Leroya says coffee flavors at this time of year are the best, especially with some mint. I will keep that in mind and I will do that. I was probably going to do that anyway, but great suggestion. Let's see. Pat's asked me to review Starblast Blue Mist. I did that. It was one of my very first reviews. It was a terrible review. It's like 20 minutes long. So I probably should revisit that. But if you want to check something out until that day, it's on my channel. You got to do a bit of scrolling, though. And he says AF Cafe Latte is where it's at. So I need to try that. I definitely want to try that.
Yeah, I trust Alfaker for some reason. I really like their flavors. They always, whatever it says it's going to be, tastes exactly how it is.
Now, how do you feel about the special edition ones? Have you tried any of those yet?
I haven't got to try their special edition ones. I know actually their blueberry with mint is one of my favorite flavors right now. I do wish the mint was a little stronger, but I really enjoy that, and I even like their just plain banana. I like to mix their banana and bubble gum for some reason. I don't know why, but it ends up tasting pretty decent. So I
That is
just, I,
interesting.
yeah, I just really trust their flavors for some reason.
Yeah, I smoked a little bit of Alfacker back in the day when I first started out, and there were some flavors that were hit or miss for me, but they were all pretty accurate. I was just still developing my palate to
Yeah,
just find out what I liked. As far as a special edition though, I mean, I've only tried two flavors. I've only tried Sparkle and Kiwi Garden, and they were actually pretty good, but it's just a different cut, and I don't
yeah,
know how I feel about that yet.
yeah.
Um, I definitely need to smoke some more flavors though and see what's going on with that.
Where I live, it's
Um,
kind of limited. There's only a couple places that sell hookah stuff, and they're actually like vapor places that just happen to sell hookah, and
mhm.
so they're really limited. Like they have Starbuzz, like Fantasia, and Alfaker is like the only brands they have. So, which I don't really hate on Starbuzz or Fantasia. There's a few flavors I like from each, but it's just really limited, and most of the places around here are vapor places. So it's kind of sad. Yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of the scene out here for me, man. When I first got into the game, my local shops carried Starbuzz, like you said, Fantasia and Alfacker. Those were the big three. I did find a place that carries Fulmari, and I hear there's another place that carries Tangiers, but I don't really smoke Tangiers, and
yeah,
but it's not Cali basically. Cali has like everything, man.
yeah.
So I know. Let me see if I can find it. Hookah Carlos asked, "What's a good flavor to start out with from something girly?" Even though I haven't smoked it yet, I heard Celestial Fruit is that flavor. Like it is the one. But if you want to go as far as what I've tried, I mean, damn man, if you're looking for a melon, Moon Melon is splendid. That's what I'm smoking right now. Great Dawn is good. Little Amira, if you're down with the coffee, if you like coffee, then definitely Little Amira. Try that first and let me know what you think. Thank me
Is
later.
isn't the celestial fruit the one that's like kind of crazy looking though? Almost looks like baby food in it. I may be thinking of the wrong one. It's like a really weird cut. Am I wrong on that?
I'm not 100% sure on that because, like I said, I haven't opened it up yet.
Yeah.
So I think, or no, I'm
I
lying.
w-
It's the clear one. It doesn't really look like baby food.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I
There
don't know,
was
but it
one,
smells amazing.
there was something that had like celestial in it that was like a really weird cut to it. I can't remember what brand it was.
Oh, that's the yeah. Medwakh sells Celest. I think it's called Celestial. Um, it's like I think it's the Doka or something like that. Not Doka. It's something you could add to your shisha. I believe they add it in their Nirvana shisha.
Gotcha.
I think it's
Gotcha.
called Celestial. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't kill me, Nick. But if you see this, drop it in the comments below,
Just
or if
blame.
anybody else knows. Let's see. Let's see. Have you noticed more juice than tobacco in Fomari recently? Um, I guess there was a lot of juice in the mystery flavor that I smoked, but it was good. I mean, it wasn't. I wasn't complaining about it. I actually kind of like it to be a little bit juicier because I use the funnel bowls, so I don't really have to worry about it dripping out or anything like that. Um, Shout out to Jackson 8367. There's a new one that I didn't recognize before. Wyatt asked if we could recommend a good vanilla shisha. He's a big fan of vanilla, but all he's had is Alfacker's vanilla. Pure has a pretty good vanilla flavor. I've tried that and I was really happy with that. If you want something with like maybe like a mint kick with it, I know the new Haze What a Mint is like a mint with a nice vanilla undertone. It almost has like a nice buttery effect to it. So there's something else. Is there any vanilla flavors that you might have smoked, Smitty, that you can suggest?
Actually, Alfaker is the only one that I've had as well. I I went with the more like when I first started ordering because I've only been smoking hookah for probably 4 or 5 months now, like really into it. And like I said before, like I kind of went through all of Hayes, and then I kind of picked a lot of the like crazier sounding names. I never went with like the just, oh hey, this one's blueberry or this one's strawberry. Like I never went with that. So that's actually what I'm trying to get to now is more of the just simplistic flavors.
Right on, right on. Real quick, big shout out to Boz. Boz hopped in. I thought I saw another question. Pax said you might have been thinking of the Cloud, Smitty. I don't know.
That might have been it. Yeah, because yeah, actually it was him. He had something that it looked like Gerber, man. It was it was weird looking.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, Celestial, Stuke said Celestial is the Doka additive in the Nirvana, but it's different from Something Girly Celestial Fruit. That's two totally
Gotcha.
different things. So, Broseph suggested Famari French Vanilla. Let's see. Boz says vanilla is a hard flavor to get right, but pure does it right. So he echoes what I said. So there you go. If you want to try a new vanilla, definitely hit up Pure. They got some really good stuff. I don't know if Medwakh offers a vanilla flavor. I don't know. I'm still new to the whole Something Girly and Othmani line. That's one of my big things I wanted to do this year was get to know them a little bit better as a brand and kind of experiment over there. That's pretty much it for the questions. Somebody just asked me if I've tried a square E-head. And I have not tried a square E-head, but I have tried a Fantasia E-head, and that's why it's sitting over there, not being used. So I'm just not a vapor, man. Like, I don't know. I tried to vape. This was my shoddy attempt at a vape pen or whatever.
Yeah.
You see, it still has solution in it, liquid
Yeah.
in it. Not a fan.
Yeah, I already feel like I'm cheating with using the Lotus. I don't need an E-head. Yeah, I'm not much of a foil guy, so like I already feel like I'm cheating with using the Lotus all the time.
No, not at all, man. The Lotus is fantastic. Don't you ever say that. Don't you ever say that.
It's sitting here chilling.
See, I feel like I'm cheating because I'm not using my Lotus.
Yeah, well, you're cheating on your Lotus, that's for sure.
Cheating on my Lotus. Sorry, Lotus. Hey, sometimes, you got to give the side base some love, right?
Right.
Let's see. Wyatt says thanks. Hey, you're welcome, man. There's Hookah God. I don't think I shouted him out. And Alan Nahara. I hope I said that right, Alan. Well, let's see. Is the Starbuzz Hookah Stem worth it or nah for that $200 price point? I will say this. You definitely get what you pay for. This is a very well built hookah. I'm not going to get too much into it because I do have a review on it, so definitely check that out. It's like 1 or 2 videos before this on my channel, but it's in depth and be able to tell you everything you need to know about it. But yes, it's definitely worth it. Plus, if you watch, I got you with the discount code, so you're not paying $200, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, let's see. We got any more questions? Do you have any questions for me, Smitty?
I don't believe so, man. I'm something early is something that I'm really wanting to try to get into, and like I said before, their advertisement is just on point, man. Like they're from their design to their names, like everything's just fantastic with them. So I really want to start smoking them because I have a bunch of friends that smoke them, and they all like love their flavors, say that they're some of the best flavors out there, and you don't have to be a chick to smoke them either. Like I'm big guy, and I love me some fruity hookah. So, it's I think they're on point with it. I would one thing I was telling one of my buddies the other day, I would love if they came out with a like a something menthol line, like a bunch of their flavors, but with the menthol thing, because I really enjoy a menthol flavor, a minty flavor. And so I think it'd be awesome if they came out with like a special edition line that was called like something menthol or something like that.
Ooh, that's very interesting. I could see that working, and I know Nick as well as some of the other Medwakh guys are very involved in the community. I know you can find some of them on Hookah Enthusiast page, and they definitely want your feedback like that because, from what I'm understanding, they started out as a Doka line,
Yeah.
and Shisha is something it's kind of like new terrain for them, but they hit a they hit a grand slam with it. They knocked it out of the park,
Yeah.
and everybody really received them well on their shisha tobacco lines. So they're always, looking for new input, looking to hear some customer feedback. So definitely don't be afraid to hit up like Nick Apramalo.
Yeah.
He'll definitely, lend his ear out and listen to, any and all suggestions. And I believe Nick is also behind the artwork on the Medwakh products. So big shout out to Nick, man. Yeah, he really has some cool artwork, especially on the Nirvana stuff. He
Yeah.
does a really cool job on that.
Yeah. I watched your
Uh,
guys' Behind the Clouds, and like everything he had to say was just like the most in-depth and like amazing thing. Like everything he said, you kind of like felt better about your life. It wasn't even anything to do with you, but he just like the way he talks, he speaks very well.
yeah, he's definitely like an OG in the game, so to speak, and he's very knowledgeable and he's
Yeah.
just a well-educated person. He's just a good all-around guy, man. I really like Nick. I was fortunate enough to meet him through Fletcher
Nice.
at the end of last year, and we just hit it off, man. He's just a great dude, great genuine guy.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, big shout out to Nick Apramalo. If you guys have any suggestions, or even if you have compliments, you just want to tell him, hey, good job with the products, over there at Medwakh. Drop them a line, man. They love to hear stuff like that, and it's received well. It's definitely received well on their end. Um, let's see. Let's see. What other questions do we got? They're trying to hype up the cheesecake flavor
I know.
again.
Yeah, I know. I was a part of that conversation last time. That stuff sounds amazing.
And then Amir says he was talking about the diffuser trick on my review of the Atlantis hookah. Yeah, man, that I was so frustrated because I have to have a diffuser, and for the first like 3 or 4 smokes out of this hookah, there was no diffuser, and it was driving me crazy, man. And so I just had to figure out a way, and that hose grommet
Yeah.
stuffed in the Heba diffuser works like a dream. And I only use half of the diffuser. Do you use diffusers at all, Smitty?
No, I actually haven't gotten into them yet. I have the DHS edition. I don't know if you can see this pink plate here, uh, but that's the only hookah I have right now, and it doesn't seem too loud to me. And I do a lot of smoking hookah while on Google Hangs and stuff, and it doesn't seem like it. My mic doesn't pick it up and stuff, and it just doesn't seem that loud to me. So I haven't really worried about it.
Because it's hiding in the closet. It's
Yeah,
DHS, bro. You can't hear
that's
it.
right.
Shout out Adam Rice, DHS.
Man.
Uh, let's see. Shout out to PJ Michalik. I hope I said that right. Let's see. I missed so many questions. Wyatt Hagen, what is your method to clean your equipment? You smoke a lot, so I'm sure you tend to keep up with your maintenance well. Just curious as to the tips and tricks you experience. Well, my rule in my home is never let a hookah go more than 24 hours without emptying the base, just to prevent ghosting, to prevent like mold. Depending on where you live, man, like if you like have a high humidity area, you really don't want to leave water just lying around, in room temperature. Like it could just be a recipe for disaster. So I tend to wash my hookahs out after I use them, like before the night's over. Sometimes I don't. I get lazy, but the next day at some point, like maybe around noon or something, I'll wash them out. And pretty much just run hot water through the stem a couple times till the water runs clear. With this, I don't even have to use a brush, so that's cool. I know with copper down stems, you might want to use a brush because I know some stuff like tends to build up. So just kind of keep up with copper down stems. But other than that, just empty your base, rinse it out a couple times, run hot water through your stem, and you're good to go. Just leave it out to drip dry, and you're all good. So
Mm.
let's see. Wow, somebody wants a barbecue flavor tobacco, barbecue brisket. That's not too weird because I wanted pizza, so I'm
Yeah,
with you on that. We right here. We right here on that.
it sounds pretty good.
Um. So man, yeah, you didn't have any questions, man. Come on, this is your time. This is.
I mean, I'm just too beautiful to ask questions. I don't know.
Hey.
Actually, okay. About the cleaning thing. I have the um Thunder Pro. hose, and I have a really hard time watching it because mainly like it doesn't fit in my sink that well, and like this is so huge, like so long. I also have my other hose is the Maximus, so like I have like two of the biggest hoses out there, and I use this for my photo shoot, right? And I have a really hard time cleaning it well with this frilly shit on there because if you get that wet, it like ruins it. Like my Maximus hose is ruined, like the design of it. Do you have any keys onto like keeping this dry and not terrible looking?
Yeah, what I did with mine when I washed it, you probably remove your tip out of that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so if you're gonna do it that way, what I would do is funnel water in from the other end, even though I know it's like small, but just kind of cradle it with your hand and kind of guide the water in there,
yeah,
and then get a good amount in there and just kind of shake it. You know what I mean? Let the water swish in there. Do that a couple times with like I wouldn't say hot water because you don't want the glue to melt.
yeah,
So maybe just like some lukewarm water, and then just give it a good shake. That looks awesome, right, guys? Give it a good shake, and then just swish it around. Let it go from end to end, and then let it exit out of that other side, not the side with the frilliness, and that'll kind of help save the life on it.
gotcha.
So
Yeah,
that
that's
would be
something
my
I've been
suggestion.
trying. Yeah, I've been trying to work on that because, like, my Maximus hose, I don't really care about. It's just a everyday use thing. But the reason I got the pink hookah and everything to like matching and stuff is for photo shoots. I don't want it to be like garbage looking hose and stuff. You know what I'm saying? My tray is already rough enough looking, so I need to get that thing touched up a little bit. But
Most definitely. So oh, by the way, before we get onto that, you need to get you a Thunder Dark hose next, man.
yeah,
I put it away. I don't feel like getting up, but it's a fantastic hose, man. Oh, it's a fancy hose on steroids.
yeah,
It's about 19.99 retail at a 5 star. It's a little bit more expensive because I believe it's imported from Brazil.
yeah,
So, but you can always take 15% off with my discount code. Knock that 15% right off, and that'll save you a little bit of money. But that is a fantastic hose. It's reusable, durable. Everybody I know that has one loves it.
yeah,
So I got the Thunder Pro. I got actually the same pink one that you have, and
yeah,
I love it. But sometimes the draw is a little too wide open, so I do that mouth tip trick that you
yeah,
just did.
yeah.
That helps a lot, but you will be very happy with the Thunder Dark hose. You definitely need to try that next time you get a chance.
Yeah, that's actually something I've been wanting to do too because I actually bought the DHS and I didn't realize it didn't come with a bowl or a hose. It was literally just the base and stem and tray. And so I ran to the local shop and literally the only hoses they had in stock were the Maximus. And so I was like, well, it was like $40 for the Maximus there. And so I bought the Maximus and this really cheap bowl that held up really well, if you can't tell. And and then I bought the Thunder Pro because it was like the best looking pink one I thought out there for my photo shoots and stuff. But I have a lot of times I'm a smoker. I smoke cigarettes, and I don't know if it's that or what, but a lot of times the wide open draw will actually cause me to cough a bunch, and so that's why I use the mouth tip is because that tighter draw doesn't make me cough as hard. And so that's I actually looking for one that's a little bit tighter draw to it. So it's a good suggestion.
Yeah, that Thunder Dark's gonna definitely be a little bit more restricted than the Thunder Pro, and I got the Thunder Pro for the same reason, man. It's a sexy looking hose.
Yeah.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it'll be a good addition. Then that way you could just kind of switch them out and kind of or even have that one just for photo shoots or whatever. But
Yeah.
sometimes I like to change it up. I don't know if you saw a picture I posted with all my hose that I
I
have.
know.
My hose, hey, different
Yeah.
area codes.
It's just hose hanging out in your house and shit.
Just
No.
hose hanging out, you know what I mean? Nothing big. Excuse me. But yeah, definitely try that Thunder Dark. That's a recommendation to everybody watching right now as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw the picture of your hoses and I was like so jealous right now because that's so cool how you have them hanging and stuff. I'm like, this guy knows, he understands.
yep. I know some people have like their dedicated hoses. I
Yeah,
just, I try to buy washable hoses to prevent that. I mean, it's always good to have a dedicated mint hose, but it's not necessary. You don't really
yeah,
have to do that. But what I was going to ask you before we got off on that tangent is, let me take a hit. Hold on. I'm getting some weak clouds. I might need to put that third coal on there. That's why I did that third coal. I was going to ask you, Smitty, what are some reviewers that you watch, man? Let's get into your sub box.
Yeah, you were the first ever reviewer that I started watching.
Hey!
Take you down a notch outside of Hookah TV because I actually know Fletcher and Stukes in person. So I've partied with both of those guys and had a good time and stuff. And I wish they would put out more reviews, but they have hectic schedules. I watch Adam, Hookah and Beyond. I actually just started watching. Yeah, can't think of what his channel is. DTS. Yeah, DTS. Yeah, and I actually really like that. You did a live. I don't know if it was live, but you did a thing with AOJ not too long ago. I went back and watched some of his. I think he's supposed to be getting back into the game. So, actually, there's a few of the bigger names that I won't name, but I'm not a huge fan of a couple of the people that do it, but it actually has nothing to do with your guys' group. So, I just find some people arrogant, but I'm gonna keep that name to myself.
Hey, that's right. We don't throw no shade over here, but we see it. We see it, but we don't throw it. Hey man, that's awesome, man. Well, thank you for the compliments, and I'm sure I echoed the other guys as well, saying thanks for your support. We just try to do something different, man. We try to be a little more energetic, try to be more interactive with everybody, and again, I know I sound like a broken record, but that's why I wanted to incorporate these live unboxings, because it's just a fun way to get involved with everybody and interact and kind of, who likes to smoke alone? I mean, sometimes you do, but for the most part, who wants to smoke alone, man? Let's have a nice lengthy video to load up our bowls to and smoke to. Like, it doesn't always have to be, short and snappy. Like, that's good if you're like, okay, I just want to know if I should get this flavor or not, or some opinions on it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Give me a quick video on that. But sometimes I just want to hang out, and that's why we try to do that. So it really means a lot that you appreciate our videos, man.
Yeah, the whole interacting and stuff with the community, because a lot of people do like podcasts and stuff like that, but they never have the chat up and interacting with people and stuff. And actually, Google Hangs is awesome. I smoke hookah with Bunny Fufu. Wheels, right? Josh Mills.
Mills on Wheels. Yeah, he was on my last one.
Yeah, him and Elvin Nelson. We all smoke quite a bit on Hangs, almost actually every night. We're on Hangs.
What do you guys call Alvin again?
Chipmunk.
Chipmunk. I thought he was a rapper.
Yeah, I call him Chippy, but yeah, Chipmunk's his name. So we're on there all the time, hanging out and stuff, and I love it because I live in South Carolina, and the hookah community down here is weak, man. It's terrible. Like I said, everyone's like, there's huge billboards for vapors and stuff like that, but there's like no hookah lounges or anything around here. So it's nice to be able to get on Hangs and smoke with some people. And a lot of the times we'll get on how you can do like YouTube share through Google Hangs. Mm-hmm. We'll turn on like your guys' reviews and stuff and watch it together and like comment on different things and stuff. So it's I love the whole hookah community, man. It's a good thing.
Yeah, man, that's another thing, man. Like, I'm sure I speak for everybody that's in our little clique or whatever. We don't think we're better than anybody else. We're just like you guys, man, and there's really no difference. So like, the interaction is great. It's like meeting new people, and that's what's so beautiful about the whole digital age, man, because I really don't know that many hookah smokers out here in Phoenix, which I know there's a lot, and I'm working on getting out more and doing some live meetups with everybody. Yeah. But that's what's so beautiful about this, man, is like, you could basically have that hangout. You could have that experience of smoking with people just like you.
Yeah.
So
go ahead. I got to meet a few cool people through Google Hangs, so I've enjoyed it.
All right. I know I missed so many questions. I'm sorry, everybody. I know I saw a name that I didn't shout out yet. Jeremy Torres. What's up, Jeremy? He says he always loved these unboxing videos. So thank you, sir. Thumbs up to you. Salute. Hookah God asks, what do you think of the Dream aluminum hose? I've never used the Dream aluminum. I've only used the Dream regular Dream hose, I guess, with the glass tip. But as you can see, I'm not even using that right now. I just kind of modded it out because I just think this tip is amazing.
Uh,
It smokes pretty well. But if it's comparable to the AOT hose, I mean, it's great. I think it'd be a great hose. I've heard some people compare those two hoses just because they're kind of similar. They both got the silicon or silicone, whatever, hose, and then the stem, is that long shaft or whatever. So if they're comparable, then it's probably going to be great. I don't see any problem with that D hose.
uh,
Um, let's see. Oh my God, there's so many, so many.
I know you guys are constantly getting bigger and bigger on these live streams.
Yeah, we're trying, man. We're trying to, like I said, we're just trying to do something different and find what the community wants. You know what I mean? And just give back. And
Uh,
we try to save the giveaways for Behind the Clouds, so we can, that's our bread and butter. That's what we really want to push. And for me, I'm just trying to stay active. I know when I was a viewer, before I started really getting heavy into the hookah reviews, my main complaint or my main thing that I wanted was consistency. I want to wake up every morning and see a hookah video if I can,
uh,
not necessarily from the same person, but
uh,
just from multiple reviewers. So, that's something that I try to push to everybody. I encourage everybody to review, and for anybody, any aspiring reviewers out there that have questions or want some advice, just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Be true to the camera. Don't be afraid to edit. Don't be afraid to try new things and find something that works. And just have fun, man, because I have a blast. I mean, sometimes I'm like, man, I gotta edit.
uh,
But when it's all said and done, man, to see that final product out there and to see how many people it helps, that's priceless to me. And
uh.
that's all I really want to do, to be honest. So.
The only hookah thing I get tired of seeing on YouTube is the it'll say like hookah trick montage, and all it
Oh.
is them blowing circles, man. Like the whole time, it's like, okay, yeah, you can blow rings, that's cool, good for you, but I don't know how you deserve 2 million hits, but I mean, do what you got to do. I think it's awesome that something hookah related gets that many views, but uh, it's just like every hookah montage is the same thing. I'm just like, please stop coming up in my feed. I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, the tornadoes, the O's, and
Yeah.
I guess it can get old, definitely get old after a while.
Uh,
But I see our community growing, man, on YouTube just from when I started. I see a lot of growth, more new reviewers, and it's good. It's a good thing, man, because I came from the gaming community on
yeah.
YouTube, and that community is huge.
Yeah, and it's also harsh and hateful. Like
Very.
it's so many people. That's one thing I like about the hookah community so far is that for the most part it's peaceful, man. Everybody gets along with everybody, but I used to do gaming, montages and stuff like that, and it's just a lot of angry people in the gaming community. But I think that's also there's a lot of 13-year-old kids that want to get known for yelling. So
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. It's a lot of people that don't want to see anybody else grow. They just kind of want to be the man, so to speak,
yeah,
and they just hate on everybody else, even if it's good content or bad content.
yeah,
And the problem I see with the gaming community, it's a little off topic, but the fanboyism is so high in there. Like you have your
mm,
Xbox fanboys, you have your PlayStation fanboys,
yeah,
then you break that down, and you have your Call of Duty fanboys, you have your Battlefield fanboys,
yeah,
and it just, I mean, that part of the community is crazy. But then you have great content out there where some people do like Let's Plays, and they'll do a game where they just walk through the whole game. And I
yeah,
don't know about you guys, but like when I was growing up, I had an older brother, and he would play video games, and I would just sit there and watch him, and I
yeah,
thought it was the best thing in the world. And that's pretty much what that's pretty much what the Let's Plays offer, is
yeah,
kind of that experience. You kind of just get to watch
yeah.
them play the game, and then when you go back and play it, you know what to do. Like some people like to just, oh, I want to figure it out, but I think it's kind of cool to have a guide too. So.
Yeah, I personally like the gaming podcast, but that's my thing. Like I think we talked about it before. PKA is cool, but uh,
And then real quick, PJ Michalik. I really hope I'm saying that right. I know I questioned that before, but anyways, PJ. He says, been watching you for a long time, Hookah Nuka. Have definitely enjoyed everything you've put out so far, and glad to see you enjoying what you do. Thank you, PJ. That means a lot, man. It's always nice to read comments like that, and that's one of the many things that kind of helps me push harder and keep going, and it fuels the fire, man, to just put out even more content. But well, I think we're coming to we're gonna come to a close here and go ahead and wrap it up. But I will say that definitely got a lot of stuff coming to review. Not only from Medwakh, the Something Girly stuff, the Othmani, but got plenty of Pure. Got some. I think I'm gonna have some more haze to review. That's gonna be another unboxing. I got some haze on the way, and then I got a new bowl. It's called the Glider Bowl. I got that's supposed to be on the way, so I'm curious to see. I'm gonna test that out, and then I might bring a review on that. I'm just testing it out as of now, but I'll talk with the creator and see what they want to do, and if they want me to put out a review for it, and just be honest with you guys and let you know how it performs, because that's my job. That's what I'm here to do. So, other than that, is there anything you want to close with, Smitty?
No, man, I really appreciate you letting me on. It's I don't know, talking about fanboys and stuff. I think it's always a pleasure to get on here and talk to you. I've talked to you a few times and stuff, and I might fanboy a little bit, but I keep my little girly squeals to a minimum. But I really appreciate you letting me on here, and it was a good time, man.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Like I said, man, just interacting with the community. The reason why I don't like to do more than one is because I kind of just want to, be able to focus on one person on these live unboxings and really just, get to know you and have the community get to know you. Like, this is your time. This is your time to really shine and, just let everybody know, hey, this is Smitty, or, whoever's in your place. This is who I am, and I'm in your community, so what's up? Let's interact.
Yeah.
Real quick, Anthony Silva wants one more shout out, and I don't think I mentioned his name, so shout out to Anthony Silva. You closed out the show with that shout out. So with that being said, again, thank you, Smitty, for all your support, man, and for hopping on here with me. Like I said, honestly, I don't feel like I'm anybody special. I don't feel like I'm above anybody. So it's an honor for me that you even wanted to come on here with me to do an unboxing like that. Just makes my day. So.
Hopefully I'll have some good pictures for you soon. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So with that being said, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I got plenty of reviews on the way. I dropped 2 reviews this morning for you, so if you haven't seen them, go check them out. Give them a thumbs up if you like them, and if you really like them, feel free to share them on social media. That always helps me out as well. And you can hit me up on my Facebook page. I try to keep up with the questions. I can't get to all of you, but I do my best to try my hardest to get to as many as I can. So with that being said, I'm J-Nuck. I hope you enjoy the unboxing. Tons of stuff coming to the channel, and I will see you all on the next review. Deuces.